first time this year, China is involved in a sporting row. The country's main broadcaster refused to show Sunday's Premier League game between Arsenal and Manchester City after Arsenal player Mesut Ozil spoke out against China's treatment of Uyghur Muslims. Well, Ozil is a Muslim of Turkish heritage who grew up in Germany. He's criticized other Muslims for staying silent on the issue. The Uyghurs are a Muslim minority, and many say they've been subjected to a campaign of religious and ethnic persecution by Chinese authorities. While China says Ozil has been deceived by fake news. Katrina Yu has more from Beijing.
Freezing weather here in China has done nothing to dampen the fury of football fans after Arsenal midfielder Mesut Ozil posted on social media in support of China's Muslim Uyghur minority. Now, fans have taken to social media here expressing their outrage. The China Football Association say the comments have hurt the feelings of China's people. And on Sunday, a match between Manchester City and Arsenal, which was supposed to be broadcast, was suddenly pulled, sparking concerns that Arsenal have entered a similar crisis as the NBA after Houston Rockets general manager Daryl Morey tweeted in support of pro-democracy protesters in Hong Kong in October. Now, that saw many Chinese businesses cut ties with the NBA, and since then, no Houston Rockets match has been broadcast here on the mainland. And now football fans are saying that Ozil's comments are arguably worse because he seems to have endorsed East Turkestan, which is seen as a separatist terrorist organization here in China. Now, Arsenal have moved quickly to distance themselves from the comments, saying that they're a non-political organization. They have millions invested here in China, and Arsenal is one of the best-known football clubs here on the mainland, but that may not be enough. Here in China, any discussion of sensitive topics such as Hong Kong or the Uyghurs is strictly censored, and a growing nationalism means that any criticism of the Communist Party is felt as a personal attack on the Chinese people.
Well, Chinese TV didn't show the match, but Arsenal lost 3-0 to Manchester City. Ozil reacted angrily to being substituted in the second half and was booed by his own fans for walking off too slowly. He was clearly upset and kicked his gloves in frustration.
First of all, with the China thing, that's a political discussion. I leave that to the club to deal with. I think that would be a statement or have been a statement. When it comes to the other stuff, he should be annoyed when he comes off, but I'm the coach at the moment, and I take a decision that I want more energy in the team. We are a team that wants to have possession and stuff, but sometimes we need to run and tackle and try to win the ball back.
Now you've assumed bigger status at Arsenal. Have you been told not to have political opinions and things like that?
Today we haven't had the discussion with the club what I should and shouldn't do. I've been trying to concentrate on the game. My opinion about it is, of course, I'll speak to the club what they think, but what I've been told is they will deal with those discussions, and I'll leave that to them.
Well, Arsenal say they don't get involved in politics, but they didn't issue a statement last week when another of its players, Hector Bellerin, aired his political views on the British election. He tweeted offensive language in a hashtag to criticise Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Well, this is not the first time Ozil's politics have created a stare away from the football pitch. He is a big supporter of Turkish President Erdogan and was widely criticised for posing with him here in 2018. Ozil later quit Germany's national team, blaming unfair discrimination over the pictures. Earlier this year in June, Erdogan was actually best man at Ozil's wedding.